Hi everyone. Um, I decided to make a video today because I'm having a very hard day. um, I think everything is just finally sinking in on what's happening. And it's not that I didn't know it before, but time is starting to run out. And when I say run out, I mean, the doctor gave me 3 options for treatment, and 2 of the options you can't ever conceive again, and the last option is a neurosurgery, but they've only done like 500 of them. You can conceive, but a lot of them end in miscarriage. And we had our mind set up that we were really going to go with the hysterectomy. And it's really starting to weigh on me now that this is going to be it. And it really hurts, And it's finally hit me that, this is really happening. And that I have cancer. And I've really been trying to make it not as bad as what it is, and say things like, oh, well, it's just cervical cancer, or maybe my cancer isn't as bad as other cancers, or just anything to downplay it a little bit, not only for me, but for my family. And my husband, I feel so terrible. And I feel like I'm cheating him, because I know that he wants more kids. And I feel like I'm cheating him with that. Okay, you did not tune in to see me cry. But that's how I'm feeling today. And, everyone has an opinion on what I should do. And some people, their opinions are loaded with their own intentions, and their own needs. And I'm just really trying to make the right choice. It is so hard, because it is just so overwhelming. I have to make the decision. That's how the rest of my family's life is gonna go. And if I do the wrong thing, I just don't want to do the wrong thing. And I feel like I've already put them through so much with having the gastric bypass surgery a year and a half ago. And, my recovery from that was not easy like it was for a lot of other people. I was in a lot of pain, and my husband had to take a lot of time off work to take care of me and to take care of our son. And I feel like I've already put him through so much with that, and now this. And I wonder, You know, I'm a little piece of hell like regrets marrying me last year. Or like even second guessed it because I'm a mess. Like I feel so broken. And everything was so good in our life. Everything was so good, and I kept waiting for the other shoe to drop. And it has. And now I don't know what to do. I just want this. I know that the baby's gonna be okay. Like, there's no reason why she shouldn't be okay at this point. I was worried before when they were talking about taking her so early, but now that they're gonna let her go until she's 37, 38 weeks, that makes me feel so much better. So that's one thing I'm relieved, because I know her chances are so much better. But I'm just really freaked out about the hysterectomy. I'm just really freaked out by it. I'm freaked out if I get it, and then I'm freaked out if I don't have it. Like, what if I don't do it and it spreads so fast, you know, to the point where they can't do anything to help me. And I've just destroyed my family, you know? I just don't know what to do. And I've been feeling like this all day. And I had to take Maddie to school. Thank God he was napping. I had a huge anxiety attack, and I haven't had one in I don't know how long. But I had a huge anxiety attack, and I just had to go and lay in the bed and curl up and just try and breathe through it and just wait it out. I mean, it felt like an eternity. I think it lasted about 25, 30 minutes, to the point where, like, I was almost gonna call my doctor or, like, take something, because I was really, really freaking out. It was so bad. And then it finally passed, and I fell asleep for a minute. And my husband had come home for lunch, thank God. And I just felt better. And I took Maddie to school, and I'm glad he had school today. He only has it 2 days a week, but I'm so glad it was today, because I'm a wreck. I took him to school, and so he's fine. But then I just didn't even know where to go. Like, I don't want to talk to anyone on the phone. And so many of my girlfriends are like, call me, you know, like, they want to help me. I know that they do, but I don't know what to say. And so I don't want to talk to anybody, because I don't know what to say. And I don't want to be this on the phone. And there's nothing that's the thing. There's nothing that anybody could say to me right now that would make me feel better. I've had a million people tell me to count my blessings. I know that I'm blessed. I know that I have a beautiful family. But it doesn't help anything. It doesn't make me feel better, you know. I know that this other surgery is a great possibility, and I've heard that too, but it doesn't help me. It doesn't make me feel better. And I look like a mess. I don't care. Anyway, I'm driving home from dropping Maddie off at school, and there's this church that sells, like, gently used baby toys and stuff, and sometimes I go in there and see what they have, and I've gotten, like, photography props, like rocking horses and stuff out of there before for pretty cheap. So I go in there because I don't have anywhere else to go. I don't want to talk to anybody. I go in there and I'm looking around and I start talking to the lady, and I know she's like this church lady, and not that I don't believe in God or anything like that, it's just I don't, we don't go to church every Sunday. We're not that religious or anything, but I start talking to her, and I start to tell her everything, and I don't know why I did, but I did. And I start to tell her everything, and she just starts to pray. And so I prayed in the middle of this little used toy store with someone I don't know, and I'm just sobbing, because I don't know. I guess I needed it. I guess I needed to be there. So, I really think there was a reason why I stopped there today. I normally just drive past it, but I don't know. I have a lot of thinking to do, and I have a lot of decisions to make, and it's really hard. And, I just hope that I make the right one. So, anyway, that's what I'm going through. That's what I'm feeling. I will be 34 weeks on Wednesday. And, that's my video. Say hi, Owie. See, Owie always makes me feel better. Great. Owie always gives me kisses, right, Owie? Okay. Alright, bye guys. I'm sorry about the slobbering mess I was in this video. I know I'm probably forgetting something I wanted to say, but you have to forgive me. So, anyway, that's that. Thanks.